What is up, guys? My name's TheSimYin. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Anyway, guys, there is some tea that needs to be spilled. Okay, and of course you guys can tell by the title, we're going to get right into it. Okay, so we all know the game Paralives. You know, the expectations on it is crazy. Everyone's excited. If you're part of the Sims community, you for sure 100% know about this game. It's a game that's still in development, and honestly, there's a lot of there's a lot of question behind it. When is it coming out? Is this going to be what we expect it to be? I also wanted to get in the fact that Vivaland is way too identical to Paralives. And has anybody heard anything about this? Because, guys, Vivaland was supposed to be set to drop like next year. And when I tell you the animations are identical to Paralives, I mean like identical. Like as if they took their generator and placed it on theirs and then been like, okay, look, it's coming out. Let me know below in the comments what you guys think about that because I'm still curious. Now, there is a lot of speculation on the release date. And honestly, there's just an overall huge expectation when it comes down to it, and we're gonna get into my opinion on the expectations a little bit later on in this video. But I quickly wanted to go over this tweet that they made, and it was like, uh-oh, new bug alert. And they did this animation. Now, of course, we all do know we have problems with when it comes down to The Sims 4 and how many bugs they end up giving us and updates, throughout the updates and everything like that. So this is kind of triggering, okay? Because, you know, in the Sims community, this is the stuff we see all the time. So, like, for them to put this out there, especially knowing The Sims is going through right now, because let's be real, I'm pretty sure somebody on their team or strategist is, like, looking at some of the things that The Sims 4 is putting out and what they're doing and all the complaints, because a lot of times they're taking the complaints and putting them into the game to implement, you know, better play for the players once this game is released. But I thought this was really interesting because it kind of feels like they were taking a little bit of shots at The Sims 4, like, ha ha, new bug alert. And this looks actually really similar to some of the animation problems that people had when the Dua Lipa first, the hair first came out. And people were like spazzing out and all kind of stuff. And I don't know, it kind of seems like they were making fun of the bug itself, but also I don't know, I could be reaching here, and it's probably could be a complete reach, and this is just probably a bug that they did when they were trying to test out the restrooms. But I don't know, I just feel like they were taking shots at The Sims a little bit, like, oh look, this is something y'all be doing, haha, and we caught it before we even released it. I don't know, let me know down below in the comments what y'all think, because am I crazy? Now, as far as the new animations are going when it comes down to like using, cleaning, or flushing the toilet, again, this is a simulation game, so it's going to implement or try to implement as much life into the game as possible. And they're showing us these different new animations that they have created. And honestly, I'm kind of here for the cartoony look. It's really cute and adorable, and it gives them their own aesthetic when you think about the game, because we don't think like, the Sims graphics, you think Paralives graphics, and these are like different ways they can use the restroom. And I think it's really cool if they end up using all of these and implement this. I personally think the little scratching part is a little, in the fire emoji, I think that's a little like, okay, like relax. Maybe just use the pixel. I just think, or the barcode is too distracting personally, and the X is too much. I don't know, I just think they should use the blur, just like kind of how the Sims has it, because I think the other animations to it is going to be like too much and too distracting and all that stuff. But I did see that on their Twitter, they actually are implementing this feature where you can tuck in and tuck out your shirt. Now, this is something that's so small, but yet so like, I mean, come on, the Sims 4 need to take notes, because what is they doing? Like, this is something that we want to see in the Sims. Now, they do have a Patreon, and their Patreon is growing very, very rapidly. I mean, they are making around like 41,000 a month, and they currently have like around 8,500 Patreons. So, Alex is the guy who basically is the creator of Paralives, and then he also has a team. If you do go down on their Patreon, they do have like all kind of things such as features, and just basically stating everything that's going to be happening within the like the upcoming days and months, and hopefully until release date. They do have like pictures of the team, which I think is very interesting, because they're also trying to implement like, okay guys, look, we don't even, some of the people the only people that we know on the Sims team is the Sim Gurus, but we don't know like everybody else behind the situation. And I think that's cool that they're trying to be very inclusive. But of course, this is an indie game, so that does make sense at the end of the day that they're being that inclusive. The only thing I didn't like about this Patreon is that everything you have to pay for it to get unlocked. And I don't know, like, I don't know, maybe what if some people can't support that, you know what I mean, but they still support the game and they still support the development. I don't know, I kind of didn't like that. Let me know below in the comments what you guys think. They also mentioned that they were doing a roadmap soon, and I want to get into that a little bit later. But also they are asking a couple of questions, like, dogs and cats and horses are confirmed for the game. What breed would you like to see in the game? What kind of pet and furniture items would they be? I'm kind of interesting that they decided to say that this is going to be implemented into the game, but yet we're still not going to have school. They also did confirm features such as an open world small town, advanced character edit Paramaker, and advanced personality for AI of the parafolks, dog and cats and horses, cars, bikes, boats, weather effects, and seasons, guys. We don't have to add an actual DLC. We can get that for free. And then they also have things like, snapping and grid, on and off during build mode. And then they also have, like, on the side, you guys can go look at this by yourselves if you want, and I'll link this down below in the description box. But they do come out with all different kinds of questions, like when is Paralives coming out? Is this an online game? Where can I get the game? When it releases? Is Paralives for pre-order? Is there a beta, and can I become a tester? Is there a first person and third person mode? And unfortunately, I did end up seeing that, Paralives will not be available on console, and I just feel so bad for console because they always get hit with, like, the BS. Like, I know, but at the end of the day, you have to understand that this is an indie game, so I'm pretty sure maybe eventually they'll look into that, because it's just like, I don't know, I be feeling so bad for console because at the end, because I play console. For those who don't know, outside of this PC Sims world, that's literally all I play, like literally Planet Coaster and all my other games, it's on my console, and I'm still slowly trying to move stuff to my PC, but it's kind of like, I don't know, console gives cozy vibes. I don't know. I said what I said. And then you can see it on Steam as well, and it's going to be available for PC and Mac. Now, with all that being said, I do want to talk about the expectations on Paralives and kind of the pressures that they're it looks like from the outside looking in, looks like they're feeling. And I feel like the bar, personally, is set way too freaking high. The bar is set in the freaking sky, and there's about 8 people on this team with $40,000. Like, come on now. I mean, $40,000 a month, that's really good money. But like $40,000 a month, but where is, like, we want some of the game. I know it sounds crazy, but like, it's just like, I feel like if people are putting this much money in, you cannot drag this shit on for 5 years. I'm sorry. I feel like they better get this out within the next 2 years, or they're going to be playing with everybody's emotions. That's my personal opinion. You guys let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about that. I also don't want it to be rushed, but I do feel like they're, maybe they announced it too early, or it's being dragged. You know what I mean? Just personally, because I feel like it's like, oh, here's little updates, here's little updates, here's little updates, here's little updates. Like, there's not even a realm of when we are actually going to get the game. There's not even like, oh, it's set to the end of next year, or possibly in 2024. There's nothing. And I understand that they don't want to confirm something until they know for a fact. But at the end of the day, I feel like if it's been like all the way till next year and they still haven't announced anything, they're dragging it, and I feel like they're taking advantage. Because I'm gonna start being like, what y'all doing with that Patreon money? Because what y'all doing? At the end of the day, like, that's how I feel. Anyway, I do feel like they are being smart about the criticism that they're taking when it comes down to The Sims 4. I do feel like they have someone on their team actually looking at some of the complaints that, that we've been saying for certain things about the game, and they're implementing it now, like such as like certain DLCs that we have to buy with the expansion packs. I'm also curious to see how much are there going to be their DLCs, because they did say that there was, expected to be stuff. This is stuff that's coming in the base game alone. Or there will allegedly be DLCs. Let me just say that, because there was like no official confirmation, unless you guys can let me know below in the comments where I can find that, because your girl, I need to know these things. But I don't know. What do you guys think about this whole thing? Do you guys really think that we're putting pressure? Are you guys excited about, maybe the future roadmaps, or when is it coming out? Do you guys think it's coming out anytime soon? I don't know. I have a lot of questions when it comes down to Paralives, good and bad, because at the end of the day, I'm a gamer and I'm very, critical. I say what I need to say, and you take it with however you want. But I don't know. I do think the features are really awesome. I think the color wheel is great. I'm glad that they're noticing the bugs before they actually, release the game. That's something that, The Sims 4 has yet to do, and they really do not give a shit. And honestly, I don't even want to say The Sims 4, maybe The Sims franchise, but not nearly as much as The Sims 4, because The Sims 4 is just, y'all already know what we've been through. Y'all already know what we're going through. It's like, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But anyway, guys, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this whole thing. And yeah, I'm just really curious about what's going on with Paralives. And do you guys still think that do you guys think they were actually taking shots at The Sims 4 when they released that bug update? I don't know. You guys let me know down below in the comments what you guys think, and I will see you guys all in the next video. I have a bunch of interactive videos where I'm going to be doing face cam in the next couple of videos after this. I know you guys will be like, where's the face cam videos? Where's the face cam videos? Look, y'all, sometimes I want to be in my scarf and bonnet with my headphone and feel like I'm like, on Radio Rebel, okay? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!